We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Lawrence M. Powell, not guilty of the crime of assault by force likely to produce great bodily injury and with a deadly weapon.
As I get there, there's this guy running behind a car with a rock in his hand, and he's doing one of these, just staring at the car looking at the driver, and he just starts running after this little Honda and just unloads on the back of the car's rear side window. And I just lifted the camera up and started firing from there. I got left alone for a while, but every now and then when you step out, I step off the sidewalk and I'm still half in the street and I'm shooting, a couple of rocks and bottles go flying my way. So that happened about 3 times. And on the 3rd time, a city bus came through and the doors opened and this guy got off. And he was Latino, and the crowd turned, looked at him, and just ran over and jumped on him and started beating this guy. I mean, they beat him bad. They beat him to his shirt, his shoes came off. And then some guy comes along and just goes through his pockets. He takes everything he has and just leaves him lying there. And some guy comes running out of the crowd and picks him up and helps him out. I mean, he was bloodied. His face was already starting to swell. He was dazed. He didn't know where he was. He could barely. He was looking around. His eyes were glassed over. And this guy's like leading him through the crowd. And he's just saying, "It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just come with me. It's okay." And just let him out of there. And then I hear this torrential screech and then this car accident. And this guy had blew through a red light because him and his wife were in the car and they started pelting his cars with rocks and bottles. And so he just punched it and went through the light and T-boned another car. And then they got out of the car and tried to run for it. And then she tripped and stumbled and the crowd just jumped on her and started kicking her in. And that's when I walked over and was trying to help her up like the other guy had come in. But unfortunately, I walked over and tried to help her up and the crowd was still beating her. And her husband comes running by, grabs her out by the arm and gets her right and walks her out of there. I turned around, took a couple of pictures of that, and then turned around, there's a crowd standing there staring at me. Then the question starts going, who are you, what are you doing here? You don't live in this neighborhood, stuff like that. And then some guy comes along and tries to yank my camera off my shoulder. So I shove him back, and then some other guy takes a swing at me. I take a swing back at him, and then I hear over in the corner, glass breaking. I look over and they're breaking into Tom's liquor store on the right corner, which ends up being the first building looted in the riot. So the crowd immediately just runs over there. So the fight just ended right then and there. I just stopped it. So I got lucky on that account. And so I go over to the liquor store. So I'm standing at the beginning of the sidewalk and taking pictures of people as they run in and out of the liquor store, looting and just grabbing everything they can grab. And these 2 guys come out carrying a huge case of beer with alcohol, all the alcohol piled on top, and they're walking right at me. And they got about 5 feet from where I am to you, and the guy pulls a .45 and sticks it right in my face and said, "You take my picture, I'll blow your head off right now." So let the camera go, and he's screaming at me, "You took my picture. I know you took my picture." And so he said, "I'll shoot you right now." And I'm screaming. And then the only thing this guy right now, because he's angry, and the only thing right now he knows is violence. So I'm screaming at the top of my lungs at him, "I did not take your picture. I did not take your picture." And we're going back and forth like that at each other, and he's still got the gun. And he's shaking the thing, his hands on the trigger, and I'm like, "Oh, this guy's just by accident." So at that point, I just opened up the back of the camera and gave the guy the film. It just wasn't worth it. Came back around to the intersection to see what had anything else that they'd cleaned up in the neighborhood. And I hear this preacher yelling, "Will anybody help this man? Will somebody help this man?" Mike pulls up and says, "Hey, there's a call, there's a burning building and it's pretty bad. We need to go." So I lit the camera, fired off a couple of frames and hopped back in the car and took off. And then I find out later that this ends up being a really important story because this minister ends up taking this guy to the hospital, literally saved his life because he was beaten pretty badly.